Howdy ho there, guys. Welcome back to another video. I hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. And today what we're going to be talking about is how do you get your scripts to a point where you can just, I don't know, run them like any other regular program. Such as I have a script called volume up, and if I run vol up, it will turn my volume up. And I don't have to go to the directory that it's in my .scripts folder, and then run /vol up to be able to do it. No. How do you get your scripts to be treated as if they're actual programs on your computer? And I know this is something that can be confusing when you're getting into scripting and you see other people running their scripts as if they're just regular programs or proper programs on their computer, and you're like, hey, I want to do that, and you just haven't seen anyone done it. You don't know how to do it yourself. It can be confusing. Let me just go ahead and quickly, this video should be very short. All we're going to be doing is this short little fix right here to be able to have you run your programs or scripts as if they're just any other program installed on your Linux system. Now, there's a few different ways of going about doing this, but I'm going to show you the way that I use and most likely the way that's going to work for you. Most of us running Linux systems, you're using bash. Unless you're more advanced, using something like ZSH, fish, whatever, this is what you're going to be using for on almost every Linux system. And really, in all honesty, a lot of Unix systems in general are going to be using bash as their default shell. And so the way that you're going to accomplish getting your scripts to run as programs is just by editing this simple little file here called your bash. It's going to be .bash_profile. And now you might not have this file already. Most likely you are, but if you don't, it's fine. Go ahead and make it in your home directory, and just on the off chance you're a super noob, you're really new to all this, don't fret. Your home directory is /home/ and then the name of your user is Zany. Most in my case it's Zany, but whatever your username is, most likely you're already familiar with that. But hey, just don't want to assume anything here, okay? You're just gonna want to create this file .bash_profile, and this file here is, you don't need everything that I've got going on here. You can definitely pull this down from my GitLab if you'd like, and you can change the terminal that you're using, browser that you'd like to have your system default to using as your default browser, and editor an editor down here, that'd be your text editor. But anyway, up here you see this dir, and this whole thing right here is just, again, as the comment says above, add directories to path if they don't exist already. And what this is doing is your path is essentially, really I don't have to go into explaining it. This right here, all of this right here is just going to take these folders and everything and add what's in them to your path. And your path is essentially going to be recognized as, honestly, I could go into this, but I'm just going to assume you're new. This little thing right here is going to ensure that whatever scripts you have in your scripts folder will be added and executable from anywhere, treated as any other program. And so I'm going to skim through this real quick. As you can see, I'm taking the path to home and adding the .scripts folder. Now, if you keep your scripts in a folder that is called something else, just change .scripts here to that folder's name in your home directory. And then you'd want to change it here as well. And really all this is doing is making sure it's not getting the full path name. It's just going to be called the specific file's name. And you'll see also here I have /application/discord. Really all this is for is on Void Linux, you can't really download and install Discord. You need to download the tar.gz, the tarball for Discord, extract it, and so I keep it in the applications folder and call it Discord. That way, you know, I have a Discord executable on Void Linux. Now, I'm not using Void right now, and most likely most of you who are watching this video are not using Void, although Void is a great distribution. I'm keeping this in here just in case I ever decide to go back to Void. At least when I install Discord, that way I can just launch it as if it's any other executable on my system. And I mean, there are more ways of getting around it, but this is just a nice way of doing it. Essentially, if you're unfamiliar with Linux or anything, this little for loop right here is all you need to add your scripts directory to your path. And then after that, you'll be able to execute any script on your system just like it was any other. So another example of another script that I have is YT. Actually, no, that will not run. I forgot it's already running. YT notification is a nice little program I have that will send me a notification when, well, you know, anything, any of the four, it will get expanded upon later, but it's a nice little script for just getting a notification whenever one of my favorite YouTube content creators uploads a new video. Again, all of my scripts are available on my GitLab, just in case you want to check them out. They're available there. What we will go ahead and run is a nice little script. It's called battery indicator. And if I run that, oh, I forgot it's already running. So hold on, that's not a good demo. Well, what we'll go ahead and run instead is, I already have it tied to a key binding, so I really don't need that window. If I press Mod Shift S, it's going to execute a nice little script that I have, and it just shows up a little, it just shows a notification for the amount of subscribers that I have on YouTube. Nice little nifty script here. And if I go in here and show it to you, it's right up in here in sub count. And so you see, this is a super simple script. It's just going to pull down from my YouTube and then grep for the subscriber count and make sure it just outputs the first line that contains subscribers. And you can see I get a notification. The video I was rendering is done. Nice. And then make sure it's just the first line, and we add a little S on the end because this will actually output, as you can tell here, just subscriber, and I have plural, so I do want to at least have it make a little bit more sense. And this script here is just called subcount, and so when I press Mod Shift S, it just runs subcount as if it was any other program and shoots out that little notification. So just in case you were ever wondering, how does someone run their scripts as if they're just regular programs on their system? This is how it's accomplished, and hopefully this helps you out. I am up late and definitely in need of some rest. So hopefully this video was helpful. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button. If you have, you know, any worthwhile comments on it or any worthwhile, you know, suggestions, definitely leave them down in the comments below. And you know what? If you like the video, don't forget to hit the like button. I'm pretty sure I just said that, but also if you want to support me, I do have my Patreon link down in the description below. And if you would like to support me, it is much appreciated. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye.